Hello everyone, odedex here, and welcome to another episode of my SMP adventures. I think I'm gonna open this episode by applying some overclocker upgrades to my macerators because they're not doing fast enough for me. Though I have two of them, started holding me back. So begin with getting a stack of I need cells. I think I may have got the wrong amount of tin bars. Let's give it a check. Yeah, there you go, empty cells. And I will take 15 of them to start creating water cells, and from that, um, hmm, this acts very weird. Something causing the water not to update. I don't know if this is intended or not. But I'm having small whirlpools here. I'll do. Alright, to start extracting them, I'm gonna take this out and start extracting water cells into, forgot the name, coolant cells, yeah, that's right. And the problem with coolant cells is that they don't stack, so I'm gonna have to keep track of them. So in the meantime, let's see what else do I need. I also need, with 15 coolant cells, that's 5 overclocker upgrades. So need 5 electronic circuits. Alright, I can manage that. Let's just get one more cell out before it clogs the system. There we go. As you can see, they don't stack. So also in the output slot of the macerator, once you have one, you're screwed until you take it out. So let's get 5 of those made. I hope I have enough wire. I should. Yeah, most definitely should. So that's 5 circuits. And I can already get the first overclocker and actually apply to the extractor itself, so it goes faster. There we go, an overclocker upgrade. And this should also start working faster now. So I can make the consecutive upgrades faster as well. Alright, so I'm gonna see you guys when they're all done. Alright guys, I was just about to finish making the last overclocker and apply them to my macerators, of course. Let's take whatever I have here. So I got a total of 5. You can also split this iron here and here, so stuff goes faster. You can see significantly faster right now. And also in the future, when I'm gonna get a proper sorting machine and quarries and stuff made, it's gonna be necessary to have stuff running with overclockers, otherwise they're quite worthless. I think I can move one here because this one has more overclockers. Yep. Actually started generating quite a nice amount of power. I'm still considering whether or not I want the thing made, the water thingy made, the water mills. I think I still do it anyway, because it's always good to have like another backup plan in case anything bad happens, like a creeper exploding here or something out of the ordinary which will disable you altogether. Of course I have the generator here, but you never know. Better be safe than be sorry. So you know what, I'm gonna actually get about to doing that. So let's see. In order to get the entire system working, I'm gonna need a filter and a retriever. So that's another filter as well, and ender pearls. I still have the present Richard G gave me, so I have 2 ender pearls. It's quite nice that he gave me that. Brass I can get, and leather I should actually have some somewhere. Maybe I have some up here. I have like a junk chest out here. Yep, 6. More than enough. And a deployer. And it shouldn't be any trouble, to be honest. So let's see. I'm gonna need also a solar panel actually, so I'm gonna need some more blue wafers. So let's turn Half of those. Let's get the entire stack here. I got a lot of nickelite, and coal and sand shouldn't be too much of a problem. Using my brand new electric alloy furnace, which is basically free energy. So it's quite awesome. And I think this is complete. Getting the last parts here. Alright. So let's see. Let's start with the deployer. For the deployer I'm going to need a lot of pistons. No matter how you look at it, I'm going to need a lot of them. So let's create like 10 for now. 10 looks like a nice number to begin with. So that's 10 of those, and some cobble, and we got 10 pistons to begin with. I will need them no doubt anyway. So for deployer, I'm also going to need a chest and redstone. I should have a spare chest here, I think. Yep. Trying to be conservative with resources at the beginning. As soon as I'm gonna get my quarries going, especially planning on building a massive red power quarry, it's not gonna be such a big deal. But while I can be conservative, I will. So retriever. Let's get 2 filters. So I'm gonna need red doped wafers. Haven't made any of those yet. Let's create half a stack. Going to need a lot of redstone. Thankfully I don't have any problem with redstone. Let's do it in here. You know what? I actually can afford getting another blue electric alloy furnace. Because I have exactly 5 more bricks. Yep, I can. So why not? Just need one of those. Whoops, sorry about the interruption there. I had some important phone call I was waiting for, so let's get back to the stuff. Blue electric alloy furnace, and what I like about Bluetricity is that it's a very smart system. Basically, 2 blue electric items or blocks can transfer voltage between them without any problem. It will at first go like crazy a little bit, but eventually it will balance out. And now actually I'm noticing that it might not be that necessary. Never mind. Didn't have much use for those bricks anyway. So let's get the redstone in here. Let's get half done here and half done here to get it going faster. I'm actually killing my battery box reserves. I didn't think it would be that bad. Alright, so that's enough for my filters. I need 2 of them. And some gold ingots. I don't know if I have any yet. Oh yeah, I do. So this piston and some wood. Got exactly enough. Oh wait, no, it's stone or wood? Oh, stone. Even better. So 2 pistons, 2 red dope wafers, and 2 gold ingots. Alright, so I'm gonna keep one on me. Let's store some junk I don't really need. You can also extract this thing. And alright, I'll also store this. So I've got my filters, a retriever. I will need 2 brass ingots. Do I have any yet? Nope, let's make some. So I need some copper and some tin. I think that's a ratio of 3 to 1. Let's find out. Let's take this out and go like this. Yeah, 3 to 1. So I can take half of those away actually. Did I do it right? No, something doesn't make sense here. I don't know, just let it run, and once it's over, it's over. So, brass ingots, leather, and 2 ender pearls. So, set them up like so. Before I start going with the recipe all over the place. Oh, I forgot the blue alloy ingot. So, filter, leather, some brass, 2 ender pearls, iron ingot, and blue alloy ingot. So I got a retriever, Got the filter, got the deployer. Now I need some sort of a power source. So I'm gonna make, actually gonna make a couple more for my battery here as well, because it doesn't do quite a job just yet. So 3 panels. I'm gonna set up one here, actually 2 here, just need 1 for the other thing I need. And now let's see, for the water mills. See, for a water mill, I need a generator and wooden planks. So I think I'm actually gonna start with 8 water mills. So need 4 generators. Alright, so I need a lot of iron. A lot of it. And refined iron, that is. That should be enough. Even more than enough, but alright. Meanwhile, I can store some junk. Organize my inventory a little bit. And I will need this in a second. Can get rid of the leather. And all of this coal is unnecessary. Yeah, looks a lot better now. So, all this stuff. So again, I need 4 generators. And 4 generators will require all of this. So that's, I also need 4 batteries. Do I have tin? Yep. So let's start with the batteries. Always the way I craft is if I need something more than one, I simply apply one of the materials to like 4, and the rest I don't care. I just simply collect it afterwards. Simply works faster for me. Don't have to micromanagement everything. This is enough. And some cobblestone. Alright, turn them into generators. Okay, and now a lot of wood. Do I have some wood? I don't think I have enough. Oh wait, I do. Always good to have some spare wood on you. So, need this made 4 times. Wood all around. And the generator for a water mill. Alright, so I got the copper cable I need as well. So I just need some brass ingots to create some brass piping, which is basically tubes, pneumatic tubes, one of my favorite items in Red Power, no doubt. Can I already create a stack? I will use them in the future, without a doubt. And I will need a timer, I believe, which I haven't created yet. So let's start smelting some cobblestone, because I need to smelt smooth stone basically. And I can also set up, let's set up 2 project tables. They are a very useful item. If you're not familiar with them, I'm going to show you in just a second what they do. Extremely useful. Need 2 of those. Alright, I'm going to have just enough for 1 at the time being. Unfortunately. I'm going to gather some more wood when I get the chance. Oh, I need smooth stone. Alright, this is the ideal example. Right now I forgot something, and if I'm closing the inventory it all breaks and falls on the ground. But if you're using the project table itself, the result is if you close your crafting grid, it doesn't break, it's still there. So it's a very nice thing to work with, and you can actually set up a recipe that will stick. For instance, if I want to create a recipe for furnaces, I can simply take out as much as I want. There is a small inventory here as well, and it will be very smart in resource management to always take resources from here to keep the recipe available. So let's start creating some stone wafers. And also I'm going to need some redstone torches. I don't know if that's enough. Most likely isn't enough. Right, I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna make an amount which is enough just for one timer at the moment. I can actually make for two. Alright, I'm gonna make this. And I need one smooth stone back. Right, trying to be efficient here. So smooth stone on top. This goes here, and this goes here. So we got the stone pointer as well. Now I can store everything here without any problem. Alright, so let's start creating the needed materials. We're gonna need this recipe, which are the anodes. Let's create a bunch. We're gonna need this recipe. And that's everything I need, at least for one timer. So it should be enough. Made that timer recipe a little bit too many times, but again, it's such a useful item. You cannot simply just remember it. It simply sticks. Alright, I'm going to need 2 buckets. For this, is the recipe for tin buckets still exist? Nope. Let's make sure. It used to be a recipe, but it was taken out because of unbalanced issues, and I can understand why. Yeah, it was taken out, and I'm agreeing with it. No problem whatsoever. Because there's nothing you can do about it. Iron's simply worth more. It's rarer and more useful. So I need 1 bucket. I should have 1 more. Oops. Alright, so let's get 2 water buckets. And I'm gonna set up my farm right here, close to my solar power farm, so it will all be close to each other. So I'm considering how I want this done. I think I'm gonna place it just a little bit elevated above ground. You know what? Maybe I won't. You know what? Why not? Glass isn't that important. Not glass, but snow. So here will be the water mills. If you're not familiar with water mills, what they do, they simply take water and generate it into energy. I'm not gonna give you an example just yet. I'm gonna give you one in just 1 second. So I'm gonna need a filter here and a retriever here, and give the retriever some energy. Alright, and I'm gonna have I'm gonna set it up like so. This should be facing up. I'm doing stuff that I've learned from previous mistakes. So I've learned before that when a deployer, which I'm using to create water buckets out of basically water pools, an infinite water pool, if wait, I might have a problem here. Oh no, it's fine. If the deployer is facing sideways, you might break the pool accidentally. So what I'm doing, I'm making it face upwards, and this way I'm pretty much eliminating the problem. Here will need to be a tube, and this is the infinite pool area. Actually, no, this is the infinite pool area. This is covered as well. Maybe a little bit ugly, but if you guys know me, I know I'm for efficiency, not looks. Alright, and that may look weird, but the solar panel acts as a block and doesn't make water flow here. So, basically the idea here, a deployer will right-click these water pools and create water buckets. and the filter will take them in. And once they're in, the mill is generating energy. It doesn't show, but it does. And basically that's an very infinite and simple source of energy. Connect everything and wire it over here. Let's make it look a little bit nicer. Let's make sure that my wrench is on lossless and move it over here. And connect everything together. There we go. So this goes to the same energy area. So just need to set it up right now. This one will be taking water buckets out of the deployer, and this one, the retriever, will take empty buckets out of the system. Now I just need to wire them all together, still figuring out how I want it done. I think I'm simply gonna do it underground. Will be a lot easier than starting messing around here with redstone tubes and stuff. Simple is always better, that's what I say. Yeah, this will be a lot easier to do. And I'm also going to need a lot more buckets. Well, not a lot more, but some more. At least 8, I think. At least 1 for each retriever. Or you know what, let's get 9 more. 9 buckets times 3, that's 27. Almost 27. Set them up. There you go. And timer. I'm gonna need some wire as well, red alloy wire. Did I have it anywhere? I think I didn't make any yet. Well, let's make some. I'm gonna require some tin. Looks good enough, and some redstone. Or does it only work with iron? Let's try with brass maybe. Trying to be cheap here. Oh, work with copper. Let's get copper. I'm loaded with copper. Well, not loaded, but a lot more than I have iron. And iron is a lot more precious for me. Just need a little bit of wire. 3 of them will be enough. No doubt. So 1, 2, 3, red alloy wire, the timer. Actually, I should have brought my. I think I didn't actually make one yet. My ear reader. So set the wire to connect to all the machines. Set it up just like this. I'm gonna set it on 0.5 seconds. I think that's good enough. I'm just gonna give the deployer all the empty buckets. As you can see, all the water buckets are going into their water mills, and the retriever pulls out all the empty buckets back and sends them back to this deployer, which again does it all over again. So that's basically the entire idea. It's extremely simple and extremely efficient and extremely cheap. Nothing here is too complicated. However, I do want to see it in action. I actually don't know how much EU does 8 water mills can generate. I don't have glowstone yet. Or do I? Can I create glowstone? Yeah, but I don't know if I really want to do it. There is the recipe for glowstone with powder, gold powder, and gold dust and redstone. Don't know if I really want to do it. It's quite valuable. Let's just take a look at how this looks. Yeah, well, it's solid at the moment. Actually, the best idea would be to simply wait for the night and then empty out the battery. see how much the meals do. Alright, so watermill farm done. Alright guys, I think I have an idea here, because I think I'm not actually generating an energy here. Since I can't afford glowstone yet. You know what? I think I might just get it done with... I have a feeling I know what's the problem. I think it's simply the conductivity of copper is quite shit, and you lose a lot of energy in the process, and it's a bad idea. And that's probably the reason, in my opinion, which is what's causing me not to generate anything from that watermill farm. But let's... oh wait, I'm doing too much. Forgot. Oh, actually, I didn't forget. Yeah, it's a bug. It's currently a bug in the server, intended or not. I'm not going to abuse it. Going to macerate whatever I need. You basically get 2 gold dust for 1 gold ingot. That's most definitely not intended, and I'm not going to abuse it. I'm going to actually macerate 4 like I wanted to, and get rid of the half. I really, like I said, I don't like getting easy mode. I like getting stuff done properly, and I find it to be a lot more enjoyable. So let's get 1 glowstone. I think I need this amount. No, I need 1 more macerated. Can already get rid of the spare one. So let's see here. Let's place 5 in a cross, and oh wait, is that recipe disabled? And I don't know it. Alright. I guess something is changed here, which I'm not familiar with. Well, I guess I won't be able to check it in any way, except for what I intended to do. As you can see, with that problem, with the macerator problem, you can basically create infinite amount of stuff. But it's no way intended, so not gonna do it. What I had in mind, simply create another bat box and see if it fills up. So let's create one. I need batteries. Let's create a stack of batteries, I always need them anyway. And I need some copper cabling. Right, and some wood. I should get some more. Ran out. That's why I'm growing trees here for. Always good to have some trees. Obviously the idea is for eventually getting a forestry tree farm. Or maybe a red power tree farm. See how stuff goes. Alright, so batteries. Let's make 16. 16 of these guys, some copper wire here. 3 batteries. And wood. Alright. Gonna change this back to normal mode. Doesn't need to use lossless. Don't know if it actually means anything, but let's not find out. And let's place it right here. Oh yeah, so most definitely generating energy like this. But I think I'm still losing energy all the way down. Most likely, yeah. So because, you know what, I'm gonna make it look a little bit better. Also, the sounds of the macerators are quite annoying. So let's get some tin cabling instead. Is this enough? Yeah, I think it is. And I should eat something. That soup, all the cows giving me some free stew all the time is awesome. Alright, so I'm gonna get back to lossless and take this one off. And replace all the wire here with thin wire, which basically can tolerate less energy, but has a much better, like, doesn't lose that much energy over time. And I'm gonna place my bed box right. You know what? Let's place it right here. So I'm gonna need one more thin cable stack. Not half a stack, not full stack, but half a stack. That's what I need, but then again, that's a whole recipe either way. Most likely we'll have a use for them anyway in the future. Alright, so there we go. So yeah, now I'm generating energy. You can actually see the water drain. I was noticing the water doesn't drain, and it seems weird. Yep, there we go. That should be fine. And worst case scenario, I'm probably losing... I know what, I'm losing nothing. This can actually act as a spare battery for basically only the water mills, not the solar powers, because they're not connected. They're only connected to the output, so I can't actually use it as storing energy for the solar stuff, but still useful. So now I can also run my stuff at night, even though the sun isn't out. Cool. Alright guys, so I think that will be a good point to end this episode. So I'm gonna see you guys in the next time.